Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, guys? Welcome to a bit of an unusual video. We are playing the powered cube ahead of time. I've gotten the gift to try out the sort of vintage cube, powered cube for MTG Arena. It's coming to MTG Arena. I'm here with 8 other content creators slash pro players. We have Louis Scott Vargas, Paul Chion, Reed Duke, Martin User, Nathan Stoyer, Andrea Mangucci, myself. Gosh, I missed the name. Anyways, pot is stacked. We're playing essentially very close to vintage style cube on Arena. There's no vintage, so we call it powered cube here. And yeah, I've gotten the pleasure. I have the pleasure to be joining this one, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, and you're gonna join along the ride with me here on the very first powered cube draft on Arena. Let's go. All right, here we go. The first pack. No power, but a Yakmos will on Arena. Okay, what are we doing? What are we taking here? Uro is powerful. None of the lands interest me much. This pack seems pretty weak, to be honest. Could go into like mono white aggro, but that's kind of boring. Yakmos will, and an indication that Storm is in this queue, of course. Yeah, I thought this pack sucks, to say it frankly. Honestly don't know. I mean, I'll just take the Uro, I guess. If I try to be cheesy, I could like take a Screaming Nemesis, or I could take a Kithian, maybe, and then like try to go down that route. Certainly a very, very weak opening pack. All right, I'll go with the most powerful card. If white or mono red are open, I can jump into them during the draft. For the first few picks, I can take something powerful. Okay. We got nothing too exciting. We got Flash here, which is a bit of a combo card with some powerful things. I'm honestly a little bit inexperienced in this cube, or lately just in cube. So I'm just gonna try my best, of course, but I can't call myself an expert. I haven't played that much vintage cube in the last time. So Preordain's fine, always fine. Endurance, Titania don't excite me too much. Preordain, Frantic Search are fine. Again, a couple white cards. Tightbinder is probably decent, like an average card. The cantrips help with shenanigans. Frantic Search is good with Uro. This pick again, pretty weak. Not too exciting. I could take like an Undercity Sewers as well. That works pretty well with Uro, maybe. I'm just gonna take the Preordain, but I'm not stoked about it. Okay, we have a Jason, a Subtlety, a Swords to Plowshares, a Bloodstained Myaki. Yeah, this pack a lot stronger. Grist is very good too. Swords very strong. Jace is nice with the Preordain. Subtlety is just a good card. Huh. There's also Carnage Interpreter, which is a pretty strong card as well. So color flexible too. This pick is a little bit more tricky. I could stick to the blue, which I'm kind of doing already, or I could take a Swords. I think that this is where it's at for me. Take a blue card or take the Swords. The Jace is kind of nice with the Uro. The Subtlety is good, but I don't think it's as good as like Solitude, Grief, and Fury. It's definitely it's definitely worse than those. Jace is kind of replaceable. I think I'm just gonna take the Swords. Most powerful card, Time Warp. Okay, we got a Talisman of Unity, a Nissa, an Overlord, a Shifting Woodland, a Time Warp. Unholy Heat for some removal. Flicker Wisp if I want to go the mono white route. Overload is pretty powerful. I really do like that card. Time Warp's not too bad either. I don't think I want to take Talisman this early. I'm not like blocked on playing my cards. Nissa is kind of whatever. This comes down to Overload and Time Warp maybe for me. Overload is very good with Uro. Overload is a little committal in the sense that you're going to be a heavy creature deck if you want to pursue that. I'm just going to take the Time Warp. Okay. We have a blue-green talisman. We have a Fairy Mastermind, a Sparrow's Headquarters, which fits kind of perfectly here into what we're doing so far. Esper Sentinel for the mono-white aggro deck. No black cards. Life. Return target creature for 2 mana, so it's mainly a reanimation spell for 2 mana. This is 11 cards, so like one of the lands could wheel, the talisman could wheel theoretically. Kind of looking at this Fairy Mastermind. I think there's a lot of draw effects randomly. So this card just seems powerful to me. I'm gonna try that one. Abhorrent Oculus in a breeding pool. Miscalculation, not too bad either. I think I just have to take the breeding pool here, like a shark land. Seems very valuable to get. I like the miscalc, the Oculus. If I would have taken the Overload, would have been better for sure. I mean, I'm kind of not even green, I guess, necessarily, but I really do want to play Uro. So I should make sure to pick up the lands for it. And Miscalculation's good, but it's not that good. Okay. All right, green is kind of flowing. Black, red, and white are being cut. We have some white dual lands. Blue seems to be a color that's flowing. Colonnade is nice. So are some of these blue cards. They do fight a little bit with Uro, though. Dig for Time and Treasure Cruise. Not the greatest with Uro, so I could just take a land here. Instead, maybe take the Colonnade. Kind of don't hate the idea of that. It's close. Tropical Island. I mean, I don't mind Brainstorm, but I'm gonna take the Tropical Island. What do you do? Reveal the top 7, put any number of creature and/or lands from Ombank into your hand when Torsten dies 7 1 more white soldier tokens. So it draws a bunch of cards. Okay. Alright, we're taking the Trop. Yeah. Dual lands on Arena. There you go. With Tamio here and all the white cards wheeled, including the Beza, which is good for like a blue-white control deck, if I'm pursuing that. Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause you to discard. Return to card. Interesting. Kind of nice with Time Warp. I think I'm just going to take the Tamio over like the Beza.
I would like to test a new hypothesis.
Tightbinder, Surveil Land, Endurance. We're playing best of 1. So I can't like sideboard in an Endurance against the graveyard deck. Sewers, not bad. Pick your poison, not too bad either. I think I'm just gonna pick the Tightbinder, I don't know. Card seems fine. Subtlety Wields. Okay, that's a good sign. So someone took the Jace. So I'm probably maybe only 2 blue drafters at the table, huh? Nissa. Do not have a fetch land yet. Shifting Woodland. I guess I'll just take the land. I don't think I'm gonna main deck Haywire Might. And yeah, it's best of 1, so no sideboarding. Okay. Botanica Sanctum. Not the Sparrow. The Sparrow didn't wheel, but at least we got the Sanctum. I don't think the Dress Down... I mean, Dress Down's probably, you know, like 2 mana cycle. It's fine, but I'd rather take the dual land. Sure, I'll take the Sundering Titan. Nissa, okay. Alright. No power yet again, unfortunately. We got Underground Sea. Persist, Snapcaster. For me, relevant, I mean, it's really just Snapcaster, or I guess I could branch out more into blue-white by taking Hallowed Fountain or Wandering Emperor. Instead of taking a Snappy. Snappy doesn't look that exciting here. It's good with the Time Warp, I guess. White was kind of flowing. So I could see going deeper into white. Snapcaster. I don't know. I mean, Snapcaster is kind of like the safe pickup. It's probably gonna make my deck. Blue was kind of openish, so I'm just gonna probably always play this. JTMS. All right. Lage. The counter to Uro. Trondra, Memory Labs, Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats doesn't do much for me. Yeah, it's like Jace, Seed Shark, Memory Labs. They're all great. Tundra is obviously very good as well. There was Hallowed Fountain in the previous pack. So where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Jace, Memory Labs. I think I might just take the Memory Labs. I feel like the Jace obviously strong. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. I just want some early interaction. Okay, we have Consider, we have 6, we have Rafine's Tower, we have Sylvan Carroted. We have Urza's Saga, doesn't do a whole lot here. I could take the Carroted to go more into like a rampy deck, I guess. Or just take the Consider for some card selection. I'm not even sure what's going on here. Maybe just take the Carroted. 6 returns, non-land permanents, cards in your graveyard, retrace. Okay. Consider is just kind of whatever. I think. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to accomplish here, to be honest, but I'm just going to take the Carroted. Teferi, Temple Garden, Fury, Ren 6. No fetches so far, so Ren 6 not very good. Mox Opal is a nice one. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just going to take the Teferi. I'm kind of just looking to be that banned control deck. That's a very nice payoff to ramp out and you just win the game with, hopefully. Maybe I'll wield the Temple Garden, that would be nice. I could also play the Monastery Mentor. I feel like I could have gotten a decent mono-white deck in this seat. Definitely reasonable. Got some good mana for sure. I need maybe a little bit more removal. Okay, this pack is kinda empty. Could take a green-white tapped duel, not great. It deals commentation. Oh, I know this card. Yeah, this card's strong. Witch Enchanter for land effect. Disenchant could be reasonable, but I'm kind of splashing white. Phantasma Image I'm not too excited about. I think I'm just going to take the Witch Enchanter. Time Spiral. It's kind of nice with Time Warp, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that. Maybe I should have looked out for that more. Cryptic Command, a little tough to cast, but I do have a pretty good mana base so far. Very good with Snapcast as well. The Skydiver, no, I don't have power, but I can steal myself a Mox. Up the Beanstalk, not looking too hard in my deck. Obviously not a bad card, as it just replaces, but I think I'm just going to take the Cryptic. You know, Cryptic Command, it just has that magnetism effect, you know? You just got to take it. Ooh, Omnath. Don't have fetch lands. I love this card. It's very powerful, but I don't have any fetch lands yet. Same goes with the Lotus Cobra. Not that appealing right now. Malevolent Rumble. Might actually miss in my deck. But I think it's the best, like one of the best cards in the pack. And it can be good, so I'm gonna take it. Also enables like Uro and Snapcaster. The Endstone. Urza's Bubble. Sacrifice this, look at the random. Look at a card at random in target player's hand. It's like a Mishra's Bubble. It does help my Delirium aspirations. This pack is not really offering much else, so I guess I'll take the bubble. Okay, the wheel. We didn't wheel the hallowed fountain, unfortunately. Someone else took that. That is very sad. The card that I'm like looking at the most right now is the Skyclave Apparition. It's the most utility. It gives us some removal. The worrying part is the double white. I don't like that part of it. The Tundra wields. Okay. And the Jace did not. So someone picked up the Jace. Eternal Witness, Tear Sunder, Exploration. Eternal Witness. Time Warp. Probably. Can't go infinite yet, can I, anyhow? I mean, I can, like, tap their team, bounce my Eternal Witness. Wield both of these. I don't... I mean, I guess I'll pick the Mentor. I don't think I'm going to play that card, though. I'll take the Tarmogoyf, sure. I could play the Tarmogoyf. Theoretically. This White Splash, I mean, I'm definitely going to play the Swords, but I don't know about these other cards. The Teferi, I guess, also is going to be in the deck. There's the Omnath. Fractured Identity and a Soul Ring. That's some power right there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Some say the best card in the cube. Or like in Vintage, you know, in Powered Cube in general. The good old Soul Ring. Even better than Black Lotus and Ancestral Recall. Yeah, there's some classic ones here. Baleful Strix, a sweet one. Fractured Identity, very nice. Mana Vault, very strong as well. I could maybe wheel Lano Elf. Depending on what my... maybe I will do Fractured Identity, although the person that took the Hallowed Fountain might take that. In any case, I'm going to be very happy to pick up Soul Ring. Okay, okay. So, what is this? 20 playables right now, kinda. This is a land. I'm not sure if I can afford to play this Skyclave, to be fair. Okay. Volcanic. Interesting artwork. So, got some blue cards. Sink of the Stupor for a land spell slot. Blue-white dual land, Explore. Maybe I should pick the Explore. Spell Pierce, Sink it to Stupor. I kind of like the idea of Explore, to be honest. Ramp me a little bit. I need to get an advantage somehow. I think ramping into my Planeswalkers is good. It's a cantrip. Helps with Uro a little bit. Kind of like to get a fetch land. Ween. It's powerful, but not that good here, I think. Ponder, Coalition Relic. Maybe I should just take the Coalition Relic. A lot of ramp now. These are all ramp effects. Make this a little brighter. Portable Hole, also kind of interesting as an early game removal. Portable Hole, Ponder, Coalition Relic. Maybe I'll just take the Portable Hole, although I might wheel that, to be fair. I think I'm just going to take the Ponder. Just consistency on the bottom. Force of Negation, Wrath of God. The Thespian Stage. I could have picked up the Thespian Stage on spec, I guess, but I didn't. I saw it already. Louise made it in the pool. Okay. That's funny. Good old LSV is in the cube. Channel doesn't look good here. Golos doesn't really have anything good to get, so it's Force or Wrath. My fixing just not that great. So I'm probably just forced to take the Force. Although I kind of would like to have some anti-creature stuff, which I don't really have right now. Natural Order. That's a powerful one, but I can't abuse it, unfortunately, right now. We have a small Teferi, we have a Narset. I'm just gonna take the small Teferi, powerful card. Narset, not too bad either. Would have been good with the Time Spiral. Yeah, we'll take the Narset. Not sure. Both very good. No More Lies. Curse of Crufix. That's pretty much all what I have. I guess I'll just take the interaction. I would like to get another dual land. I guess there it is. Hedge Maze. I would have liked it to be a white one, to be fair. Like, I didn't wheel any of the Temple Garden. I guess, like, yeah. Tireless Tracker, Elder Gargoroth. Gargoroth is nice against some creature decks. I'm just gonna take the Hedge Maze. I might be a little bit too soft against creature stuff. But it is how it is. Displacer Kitten. I can go infinite with Eternal Witness, right? With like Time Warp. The Talisman of Progress is nice, but I'm gonna go for this cute line. 3 steps ahead. Orlando Elf. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna take the elf. A little bit more speed. Secret Coast, yeah. I like Sinker to Stupor a lot, but I feel like I need a little bit more help with the mana situation. Yeah, I'll take the Curiosity. Don't think I'm gonna play it. Okay. Shifting Woodland. This land becomes a copy of target permanent card in your graveyard at the end of turn, unless you control a forest. Golos. Sure. Okay. How many? So I have like 9 lands here, so this is 24 playables. Khan. Khan's fine. I don't really need the land, theoretically. I'll take the Planeswalker. Nantuko. I don't think I have use for that one. Okay, we're sort of like this weird blue-green Planeswalker deck. I don't know what to think of this deck, to be honest. It seems fine. It doesn't seem... I don't know, it could be pretty bad, to be honest. It looks kind of bad. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. So what are the types for the Shifting Woodland? We have instant, sorcery, artifact, planeswalker, land, creatures. It's a pretty good spread, actually. So I would get to Delirium with this Woodland over a course of a long game, perhaps. Although I guess I don't really get lands in the bin that easily. Can't really. With Tamio, I get there, I guess. Or with Rumble. What do I copy with the Woodland anyhow? Displacer Kitten, I suppose. That's kind of cool. And then I can combo from the graveyard with my Eternal Witness. Going infinite Time Warp. Okay. I definitely don't want that many planes, I think. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 white cards, including the Enchanter, but the Enchanter isn't really a white card. So I think 1 planes is enough. And what do I not want? Just make a count here. 9 blue sources, 5, 9 green sources. I am at 16 blue, so I want another island, I think. And I think it's 16 lands probably fine, considering I have Soul Ring. So I have to make a cut. 2 cuts. Type Binder maybe? This is also a land. Yeah, so this is 17 lands, essentially. Oh, well, this is 17 lands, including the Witch Enchanter, right? So it's 18 lands plus the Soul Ring, including the Soul Ring. The Llanowar Elf. Let me check on the pairings and the soul situation. Okay, everybody's building their deck right now. Could cut another land theoretically and just treat this sort of as the plains. I don't really have a reason to have the plains anyhow. But I think it's fine. I mean, my deck's kind of mana hungry. One more cut. Maybe just the elf. The bauble. If I cut the bauble, it will make my woodland worse. I just cut the elf, I don't know. Okay. What am I doing with this Tamio? I guess I'm like returning counterspells, Swords to Plowshares. I'm naming Swords to Plowshares probably a lot of times. This deck's certainly soft to creatures. I didn't really, yeah. I'm good against like maybe decks that try to resolve more expensive cards. I guess the Tidebinder would help a little bit in that department because it does interact with creatures favorably. Give me a little bit more interaction there. Maybe I'm supposed to just cut another land. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be okay. I think. If I don't draw swords, my deck against creatures. Yeah, I have subtlety, I guess. Not great, I guess. I'm just gonna kick out the bauble, maybe for a Tidebinder. Maybe for the elf. Just have some more early game. I'll play the Tidebinder. Alright, let's go. Alright. This hand's pretty bad. Oh, nice. I think I'm playing against Martin. Yeah, I just have to mulligan this. You get the loot tree. Sweet. Keep this. It's like bottom land, probably. I guess I could bottom the Hedge Maze so I can cast my Preordain. I'm actually fine like this. Get my Surveil. Sylvan Carrot at turn 2. Fixes me. Rams me, but I already have a good 2-drop. I'm just gonna bottom it. Be gone! Okay, red aggro. Classic. Classic user. Trying to be aggro. Interesting. Plains or Eternal Witness. Guess I'll take the Witness. I don't really have much action right now. Not taking the Plains could be bad, but I can also return the Plains to my hand. 3 mana, 2/1, draw a Plains. Could try to eat the Bowmat Courier next turn. With the Tidy Boy. can't tight bind the 3 mana pay for a companion, I guess. Can't stifle that one. Even a force protection here. I wonder which one I should block. Probably, maybe the Bowmat Courier and shut off the Hired Claw. Alright, that worked. Nice. Kellen, okay. Narset. I could just rumble again, theoretically. Could also just play Narset. This thing is gonna grow into a 3/2 double striker. She can chump with the spawn. I think this is a good turn to get the Narset down.
Those who cannot perceive beyond them keep an open mind.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep the Preordain for the Force of Negation. If the Kellen activation is what he's gonna go for, that's kind of good for me. Interesting. I guess I'll just put the spawn in front. Now he doesn't have to activate, obviously, which is kind of nice for him. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop that. Exiling it is kind of nice.
I have just the truth for this.
Cryptic. Interesting. Just pass the turn. You could play Witness and return No More Lies. He knows about the Cryptic, so he's not gonna do anything all too powerful into it, I would think. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know though. I could just bounce my Nazat. Maybe this was bad. Maybe I meant to just turn a Witness, get the planes. It attacks me. Okay, I don't know. I maybe misused my Cryptic here. I don't know. Tamio, okay. Okay, I can kind of go infinite with Tamio and Eternal Witness. By bouncing them repeatedly. And I can woodland the Tamio if it's in my graveyard to activate it. No, but it won't have any loyalty abilities, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I could just play the Tamio here. And minus on the planes that way. Yeah. I still have the Oro in my deck as well, which I could try to dig towards, but I'm just gonna, you know, get the swords going, have Planeswalker in play. I can plus next turn to find Time Warp, or to Ferry, mill over the Uro maybe. Next turn I have 8 mana. I can establish a cryptic command witness lock. Bounce my witness, counter your spell, do it all over again. Did get paired into a creature deck for what it's worth and doing pretty fine. Typebinder was great, I guess. 3/2 that ate a creature. And they kind of killed 2 creatures in a way. So I'm pretty glad I put that into my deck at the very last minute. He's not willing to pay 5 mana. Oh, Lutri. Lutri in a pass. Okay. The Soul Ring is a little awkward. I can't go next turn. I can't go Swords, Eternal Witness plus Soul Ring in one sort of swoop because the Soul Ring is kind of like only 1 mana here. Because Eternal Witness and Cryptic have such harsh mana requirements. Yeah, so I need 2 swords now if I want 2 swords. I don't think I care enough about the Higher Claw. Ooh. That's a powerful card. Can I return it? I cannot right now because I don't have the appropriate mana for it. What do I name? Teferi? Snapcaster? Time Warp. I should name Time Warp. Oh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's do this, I guess. So I have the Time Warp infinite here with the Eternal Witness, but obviously user has removal up. So could disrupt that theoretically. Which oh. Nice! Mana type. Oh my god, I needed to cast the Time Warp first. Oh man, shit. Yeah, I could have easily done that. I didn't think about mana freaking type. Okay. Alright. Mana type, not bad. Damn. Alright, I could have played around that. That's on me. Lesson learned. I have really not played that much Vintage Cube in Yeah, in recent years, to be honest, I was not very active. What am I talking about? I don't have a loop yet, by the way. What am I saying? I don't have a loop, but obviously it's very powerful. And if I find Displacer Kitten, then I have a loop with the Witness. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing great anyways. I have Uro going. I'm doing very good.
I will not stand for such violence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna develop Uro. Gotta be careful what I wanna leave and not have in my graveyard. I do have Snapcast, I have a bunch of Eternal Witness effects. Did I mess up with my tapping here? I kinda did. I should have played the island first. That's a bit of an oopsie. Well, it's okay. I don't think I want to play this. I think I want to keep it in hand, just in case they play something I can kill. I don't know how much I should kill with this Rebel Master. Maybe not. So what do I have left in my deck? Teferi. And there you go. Can he empty his hand? Oh, nice. He can. Costly. This is 8 damage. I don't really even care about the Sazerac, to be honest. I could get a swords back. I mean, I guess I will. It just completely dominates the board if I do so. I guess I kill it now in case there's protection. Oh. Yay. Swords to Plowshare and Uro, good enough against the creature deck. All right, we're playing against Paul Cheon. Oh, pretty nice opening hand here on the play. Paul was actually someone when I started with Magic, I watched a lot of him play Vintage Cube, like Holiday Cube back in the days. It was called 2015. Watched a lot of him play Blue-White Cheons. Very excited about that archetype. I was hanging out in his chat. Yeah. The beginnings of my little career in the Cheon Twitch chat. I was very sad when he left for Wizards. Oh, I'm playing the mirror match. Okay, I guess I'll just nozzle it up. Don't spell pierce me. Oh man. Okay, brainstorm. Okay. Getting that out of the system before. Yeah. It doesn't do anything. It's actually downside. Brainstorm with another play, don't do that. Anybody who's played Legacy has maybe done that once in their life, and they'll regret it forever.
My prowess is unmatched by my fear, but thoughtful
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the Teferi. Hehe. Just playing a mirror match. That's kind of funny. Let's start with Nazad.
hone your prowess.
Kind of want to take the Tamio. Then I kind of want to Time Warp, then Teferi minus next turn. That seems kind of good. Minus on the tracker. I have a blocker for the Noble.
I know my responsibility. I'm not ready for you quite yet.
Just a straight up mirror match. That's funny. I have Witch Enchanter in my deck somewhere. Okay. Okay. 2 mana up for a counterspell theoretically. Yeah. Can I Uro this turn? If I go Rumble, pick up a land, that's 5, 6, 7 mana. Let's just start with that. Ooh, holy cow. I gotta take the Witness. I could just play Tamio, to be honest. Pick up the Time Warp. That works. Okay.
Let us see if your talents are worth cataloging. The storied past holds our
So I have
future.
8 mana. Maybe Llanowar Elf would actually be kind of good in this deck. Okay, so clearly suspect here of the open mana situation. I have 8 mana. What do I want to name with this Tamio? Force of Negation, maybe?
Let me aid your research.
Could also take Memory Lapse or Cryptic or No More Lies. A lot of options. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna take Memory Lapse. Can I hit? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. All right. Okay. Let's go with you then. Oh, so I have Displacer Kitten plus Shifting Woodland at this point. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna counter that, I think. And we're just gonna plus Metafairy. Okay. Didn't use my mana super effectively this turn, I guess. It's okay. So I can Shifting Woodland the Kitten, cast Time Warp with Witness and no, I can wait. This just works, right? And I can target a Tamio and just win. Theoretically. Okay. So he's gonna counter something. So I guess I don't wanna. I guess I just wanna start with Aura maybe. Let's draw a card. Down to 15 cards in the library for what it's worth, so that's maybe a little bit worrisome. Okay, I'm gonna name No More Lies, I guess.
To the library.
Maybe Cryptic. Let's go. Yeah, that's too good. Alright, so now we can go Time Warp with Cryptic backup. He's just gonna do it for, okay. Sure. Nine mana, 10 mana. Assuming this Time Warp will resolve. Then I can go. Here's the Jace. Okay, so I can go -3 on Time Warp.
I follow the
Then I can go Woodland. I don't have. Oh yeah, I need to tap this and then target the kitten. Time warp. Targeting Tamio.
More data will be needed. I am Tamio.
Then I will return my time warp. Demonstrating a loop. Yes. Ooh, let's go. Right, I guess my deck's getting there. My deck's getting there. It's doing things. Nice. All right, sweet. We want to play again. Bit of a slow hand. Just a Nazit into Tamio. Not great. I think I'm gonna try it. But I don't love it. Playing against Mr. Reed Duke today. Just all the legends that I learned to play Magic with and from. Inspiring Vantage yet again. Okay. Something in Flash, maybe? I'm about to find out, I guess. Could have played an Eternal Witness, but it seems kind of unexciting. Like, get the forest back, have a blocker for whatever Reed tries to flash in here. Yeah, failure.
Meditate and prepare.
Interesting. Kind of need the swords against the creature deck, I think. The Khan, something I can deploy next turn, but... I think I got a high roll into the white mana. Maybe this hand was a mulligan. I don't know. Reed's in the tank. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Warp. I'm gonna exile the Hellkite to keep it. That's pretty good. If I would have played Eternal Witness, I would have gotten blown out.
Sloppy technique.
That's for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play that one. Hoping to find a white source. There it is. Just pass the turn, I guess. That's unfortunate. The failure is gonna kill my token. I'm gonna take 7, go to 10. Then I can... Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kill this, and I'm gonna go like Witness, kill one of these. Like, yeah. And get the swords back with the Witness. Oof, that's a lot of pressure. Also, Graveyard Hate is annoying. I don't like my situation. I wish I had a second white so I could double swords here. I think I might just time warp. I need to get out of this situation. Oh, interesting. It's a powerful card. Exile target card from a graveyard if it's a permanent card. I'm gonna play this in plus.
I won't hide from the world. No time for a break.
Okay. Might be able to claw back on the back of the Swords to Plowshares. Maybe. Being able to return it, and then Uro them. But I do have to exile the Lion Sash as the first creature, kinda. This has been a weird draft. So there's Martin and Reed both on red-white. And me and Cheon both on band. It's a bunch of clones. Haven't seen black yet. 4 white decks in total, me included. All at me. Damn. Didn't expect that. And exiling the Teferi? Ah, yeah, okay. So it's gonna have a counter less, that makes sense, I guess. So yeah, some burn is what you're saying here. Reed does not know how bad my hand is into this Lion Sash. But I don't want to just lose to like a Lightning Bolt. If I don't kill the Hellcat, I'm just going to lose to a Lightning Bolt. I mean, I can... I'm going to get the Teferi back. And then I can... Wizard Saga, that's funny. Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, he's tapped out at least, so I can Swords to Plowshares. Do I have this Teferi activation at least? Which I kind of need to use on this Elspeth, probably. Then I'm gonna have to witness the Ophelia. This is tight. I could ignore the Elspeth and just get rid of the creatures. How am I getting rid of the Elspeth then? The Elspeth is gonna... This is not easy. I don't know what to do. too much pressure. Ophelia is powerful. Very powerful. Guess yeah. Can't even Uro next turn because I have 4/7. I need to find an untapped green or blue to Uro next turn. The 2 planes are in my way. I could have Tamio. Maybe that was better. Tamio into swords. He just kills both my planeswalkers probably, which isn't great either though. That's bad. That's actually insane here. He's gonna kill my Teferi and shoot me a damage. He's gonna kill both my planeswalkers. The best Kumano ever. And then he's gonna try to exile my witness, I guess, and I only have the swords, so he can get me with enough power here from the sash. Yeah, if I would have minused on the sash with the Teferi, I would have survived another turn here against the Elspeth, but I didn't really have a long-term plan against the Elspeth, unfortunately. So I don't know. Could have tried to time warp or something, I guess. It's kind of risky for him to flicker my witness. He's gonna do it. All right, GG. Yeah, a little too much pressure with the Ophelia into Hellkite. And my start was a little slow. I only had a free drop and was a Nazad, so... Yeah, maybe I should have mulliganed that hand. It was pretty slow. I was just a step behind. Alright, GG. Alright, have I won every single die roll? That would be kind of obscene. Sounds, again, a little slow. I can maybe surveil into a 2-drop. Can't. I don't know if I want to can't, to be honest. Alright, we're playing as Nathan Stoyer. Bit of a choice here. Hold up normalize or do not hold up normalize. Guess I'll hold it up. Tidebinder could be nice against the fetch land. Some power. Generous plunder. At the beginning of your upper, you may create a treasure token and screen attack it somewhere. It's actually not that threatening to me. I don't care. I hope I'm not gonna regret that. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That's freaking disgusting. That's so nasty. The Zuruk there, Jesus Christ. Ugh. GG, I guess. Maybe I can try to block, I guess. I can try to block. Let's ponder for land, I guess. Soul Ring. Well, it's kind of same, I guess. No. Do I play my Witch Enchanter? I don't think so. I guess I'm just gonna counter the Plunderer ability. Nah, okay. Ugh. Okay. Go for the road. I don't like any of these. I guess I'll block here. Take what, 7? I have 4/7 mana. I'm a mana short of Cryptic plus Witch Enchanter. I guess I'll just tap the board, draw a card. Double strike dash backup, okay. So I need a matchup where I would want the Wrath of God. Okay. I can theoretically cast Time Warp if I find it with this Nazet, so I think that's what I'm going for.
I know 88 ways
Come back?
to open mind.
Nope. Most certainly not. Yeah. Alright, I'm dead. GG. He can dash and a double strike on the menace creature. Alright. That's it. We're done here. The other people are some are already eliminated. We are only 8, and if you get your third loss, you're eliminated. So this is it. 4 matches. 2-2. Alright, we got got by the red aggressive decks. And yeah, in particular Zorak was just GG. And Mox Emerald also helped, of course. No swords. If I had swords this game, maybe I have a chance. Anyhow, this deck was okay. I wasn't really too excited about it. 2-0 start, 2-2 in the end. pleasure to be participating in this Powered Cube draft. Let me know, guys, what you think about this. I mean, I'm probably not going to do much more limited content, but hey, maybe this cube I might play a little bit more fun. What do you guys think? Let me know. Can't hurt. All right. Take care, everybody. Until next time.